Joey Logano leads. Now he comes to pit road for a scheduled stop. 30-mile-an-hour pit road speed, Doc.
And he pitted on lap 131, Alan, because they thought they had an axle broken and maybe a rear end problem. The car was snapping sideways. They came in, put 4 tires, and didn't see a thing. They also checked for a loose wheel with no issues. And now Joey Logano said the car is really, really good. Great pit stop, 13.3 seconds. He's away.
See Logano going right back up onto the racetrack. Green flag stops. You don't have to do the whole loop around. There's your leader, David Starr.
He's really run a nice race tonight. Been very competitive, pretty fast car. Seeing him, guys that are regulars in this that we expect to do well here at Bristol haven't been able to run with David.
David Gilliland and Andy Lally have not yet pitted under this run of green flag stops. There is David Starr, triple duty this weekend, all 3 races.
Yeah, he might have missed the commitment line there by just a little bit.
I think he's okay on that. I think as long as you get to left side tires below that, you're good. Doc?
The NASCAR Camping World Truck Series veteran out of Texas, excited about coming to Bristol and running a nationwide race last night and running tough tonight. Right side of your screen is the 17 car of Kansas, our leader. Left side, the car that was leading, David Starr. Very, very deliberate, a lengthy pit stop. Remember, this is not a crew that some of the other guys have this full time. Down off the jack, and he is away.
Matt Kenseth was 0.8 of a second behind Jeff Gordon. When the cycle of pit stops have begun, now he's out in front of Gordon by 1.1 seconds. Kenseth is the leader.
Working lap 285 here at Bristol, and it's been a typical Bristol night race with a lot of early beating and banging.
Oh yeah, a lot of beating and banging. The guys trying to get to the front. And these cars are just not handling good, but the guy's really having a tough time. Tony Stewart right there, Brad. I mean, this guy has struggled horribly. He's 33rd right now.
Has stayed around 31 to 33 all night long. It's 3 laps down.
Matt Kenseth spent a lot of time out front. One of the main lap leaders had trouble in the pits early on, also struggling with his brakes. That said, right now, Kenseth is second on the track.
May have found a secret there, not getting on those brakes as hard, back in the corner, just letting that car roll, and he is staying quick.
Jeff Gordon is your leader. He's led 107 laps tonight. Been out front for a while. His teammate, the 48, Jimmy Johnson, is running third. Another strong night for them at this track.
And McMurray on the inside. They have been working on that car, that one car of McMurray. Bono Mannion's been busy making changes. They pulled a rubber out. They've made a wedge adjustment, some air pressure, but it looks like Kenseth's going to hold on to him, at least hold on to first place for now. We were talking about A.J. Allmendinger and that 43 running in the top 10. Greg Irwin and Allmendinger working together for just the 5th race since that crew chief change. Irwin told me Allmendinger watched a lot of film with him this week and really went to school on how to get around here better, and he's been more comfortable and better performing this weekend than ever before here at Bristol.
Onboard film. Every time a car carries an onboard camera, that's taped, and the team that carries the camera gets access to that film, and obviously Greg Irwin using that to good use with his driver.
Yeah, you can see lines, how, when you're out there racing, it's really hard as we see a battle for the lead now. Jeff Gordon back to Matt Kenseth, but it's really hard to see sometimes. You might see what a driver is doing for a little bit of time, but to go back and watch this can be very invaluable. And you have to commend AJ for taking the time and doing that and really taking it, putting it to good use.
Little strategy and a little maximizing the pit road speeding rules has shuffled up the front of the running order here a little bit.
Yeah, some of these guys certainly have figured out exactly what they can do, where the pit segment. See Jeff Gordon, he's by Matt Kenseth, but he takes off. Now watch Brad Keselowski come out of his pit area. He's going to pass both of them.
Hill, man, you got the car. You got the car, no problem. 2 on the 50.
So, Martin Truex Jr. is the leader. Keselowski to his inside. Then it's Newman who got just right. Kenseth, Gordon, Jimmy Johnson. We're racing with 80 laps to go. Change for the lead.
Yeah, this could be huge. Keselowski getting out front right here. Jeff Gordon mired back in about 6th right now.
Got 4 tires and a clean racetrack in front of him. "80 laps will go by quick here at this track."
Just a note that Truex was 7th coming down pit road. Ryan Newman was 14th. They came out in the top 5. Truex with the race lead off the stops.
I don't know that we've seen 2 tires work really well here, this racetrack. We'll have to follow their progress.
And you heard Jeff Gordon with the radio about "we got killed." Well, Gordon is back in 5th now, and he's got to fight to get through a pretty tough customer to pass while Keselowski's out there cruising.
He got a couple of them, actually. He's got that 17 and his teammate, Jimmy Johnson, try to get by.
I was kind of thinking about 5 times.
Yeah, that's going to be tough.
Obstacle there. Yeah.
But tonight, he hadn't had the car as good as Gordon. That 17's been pretty equal with Gordon on a lot of these runs.
See Jamie McMurray there, who also has a fast race car, trying to get by Ryan Newman. Ryan, always a tough customer, trying to get past. Got those 2 tires and up on the high side. Seeing a lot more pushing and shoving from a lot of these drivers right now, though. They understand 75 laps to go. They have to get it done.
And you mentioned it's going to go by in a hurry. It's 16 seconds a lap. Mark Martin came out for a lap, has gone back into the garage. Bobby Labonte got the free pass at that caution, and the intensity builds toward the finish. By the way, since the track was redone in this configuration, 7 of the 8 races had a caution inside the last 50 laps.
I think that's a good stat. We can probably use add another one to that before this is over with. Jeff Gordon really having a hard time. Jimmy Johnson's got his car working pretty well on that high side, and Jeff hasn't been able to get by him. And there's not going to be any pulling over, letting anybody have the spot now. Too late in the race for any of that.
We've seen this a lot tonight, but trying to hook up and make that pass and finish that pass in that low lane. Remember, the low lane has a little less banking than the high lane on this Bristol configuration.
Yeah, unless your car's really good, and let's see Jamie McMurray making a pass now on the 39 of Ryan Newman. His car's really good getting a bite up off the corner. But you almost just have to take a chance and pull a slide job. If you can brave enough and your car's good enough, jump down in the corner and slide up and just really break the momentum of that car you're making the pass on.
Truex doing a great job on 2 tires, though. That's pretty surprising that he is able to. He's actually pulling a little gap on those 3.
Yeah, his car's been great all night. First time he's really been in this position to see. My question will be is, as these laps wind down, will he continue to have enough grip to be able to make that work?
And Jeff Gordon trying to use that low lane to get by Jimmy Johnson and see if he can get by Matt Kenseth. Pattern for most of the night tonight, if you haven't been with us for a lot of the race. 24-17, they've been the top 2 in the race. Go down pit road, Kenseth gets out first. After a few laps, Gordon goes back by him. Well, this is for second. And the guy out front has not led much tonight until he got off the pit lane ahead of Jeff Gordon and Matt Kenseth. On that last set of stops, was lined up alongside Truex on the restart, got clear of him, and now he's looking for another win on this remarkable run that he's had in this summer of 2011.
He's built up a pretty good lead here, and they're doing everything right. They do things right with the car. Brad does it great. You saw him take advantage of knowing exactly what to do on pit road as far as the segments go there. So, you know, when things are going well, you're doing everything that it takes to make that happen.
And again, trying and not giving up.
Keselowski is in a lot of traffic right now. He's run up on about 8 cars that are right in front of him. So this could get interesting.
There is the leader. There is second and third.
Yeah, see Brad really taking it easy. He's run up on Clint Boyer and David Reagan, Juan Montoya.
He's probably calculating he's got enough gap on those two running second and third that he doesn't have to put himself in jeopardy here in the last couple of
He'll
laps.
go away in a hurry, though, I can tell you that.
Coming to the white flag. Brad Keselowski 1 lap away from a win at Bristol. Truex and Gordon trying to chase him down. Do they get a break in traffic? Or does the Blue Deuce roll to Bristol's victory lane again? Gordon one more bid for second, but it's not going to be enough to catch Brad Keselowski. He wins at Thunder Valley. What a remarkable run in the summer of 2011 for the young man from Michigan.
Good run. It turned out good.
They did. Marcus Ambrose finishes 10th. Great run for him. Clint Boyer and Tony Stewart, man, I cannot get over how poorly they ran tonight. The pressure is on when we go to Atlanta next week.
Pressure is on. It'll be interesting to see how this chase situation unfolds. Keep in mind, 4 drivers clinched tonight. They join Kyle Busch, who's already in. We will see you next weekend from Atlanta. Congratulations once again to Brad Keselowski. Thank you for watching ESPN on ABC. We'll see you in a week.